Hey, this is Matt once again. We're about to end the videos. A paid request this time for Sean. Thank you so much for that. For those interested in requesting any type of videos, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal. Usually the best bet. You can also join my Patreon. The links are in the info box over there. But in PayPal is usually the best bet. And this time I'm talking about Princess Mononoke from 1997. Now I have seen this film before. And sorry if I seem a bit out of breath. I had to do some work outside. And if you know the weather, it's like 100 degrees every damn day, especially here in Texas, but it is how it is. Now, this is one of those films that I can appreciate it. I don't mind it for what it is. It's not a film I love. It's not a film I rewatch. I didn't go with anime like other people did. I mean, I would say I saw and enjoyed Akira, Ninja Scroll, among other ones. And I can appreciate what it's trying to tell as a story. The American dub is a bit weird because of the people they cast. Some are better than others. I guess I wouldn't say they're bad. It was just like, oh, okay, that's interesting. And it's one of those things where, like I said, I appreciate what they're trying to do. But a running time of 2 hours and, 13 minutes? It feels like it took a bit too long of a way to get there. And the story just was not interesting to me compared to how a lot of people feel. I said I did what they're trying to do. Different strokes for different folks, just how it is. I don't think this is a bad film at all. I think the animation is very nice. If you don't like the American dub, you just watch it with the subtitles. So take your pick. The plot is about this cursed prince. The reason he's cursed is because his village was under attack from this boar that was taken over by a demon. He's taken care of, but by taking care of it, his arm gets attacked and his arm is cursed. Pretty much he's going to be in a lot of pain until eventually he'll die, so he's looking for a cure for it. On his journey, he comes across this village called Irontown, led by a character named Lady Eboshi, which in the American dub is voiced by Minnie Driver from Good Will Hunting. And I can appreciate the writing where she's not a one-dimensional character. She does hate nature. She wants to take nature out, whether it be the wolves or the great forest spirit, etc. But also she's very passionate about her people, passionate about her village, to the point that she helps people who have leprosy, women that are prostitutes. She's giving them jobs, good old-fashioned work, so they don't have to sell their bodies. So she's not just some one-dimensional, tyrannical, evil person. It's supposed to be a lot of gray area in this. Same with you have the nature side where you understand their ploy because they're tired of the humans coming into their place and destroying more and more of the forest. And there's one human among them, voiced by Claire Danes. San? I'm bad pronouncing these names. San. She was raised by the wolves. She hates the humans for how they treat nature. So you have this battle between her and the wolves versus the village and all the villagers. And it's supposed to be one of those things where you can understand both sides, but both sides are in the right, both sides are in the wrong. So even our lead character is kind of hard for him to pick a side because he's partial to both sides. There's some, I forgot how violent this gets from time to time because of his curse. He has a bit more supernatural strength, so he'll like shoot a bow and arrow, and it takes the guy's arms, both of his arms off. I think they aim it on a tree. Or he'll shoot an arrow, and it takes the guy's head off. Like literally pops his head off like a Pez dispenser. So yeah, from time to time I forgot how violent it is. Billy Crudup voices the lead character. the cursed prince. Billy Bob Thornton voices this kind of short, fat guy who's kind of, at the end of the day, wanting to have things for himself, wanting to further his own lifestyle. And the thing is, though, that while I do understand and get what they're going for, I think the pacing of it, of the story, it felt like it took a bit long to get there. And from time to time, I did get bored with it. I will admit, from time to time, I did get bored with the film. I thought sometimes, okay, can we get it going? Can we move a bit faster? Can we hurry this on? Hurry this along for a bit. And sorry, I'm pausing because the more I think about it, I really don't care about the villagers. Because, again, that was their intent. But again, it just maybe go, the villagers, they're in the wrong. They're the ones screwing up with nature. They're the one, like, pushing. It seems like they're the ones that drew first blood. They're the more of the villainous side. And it was really hard for me to root for Lady Eboshi and the villagers. Because none of the villagers I really cared one bit. There's even a bit where the prince stops a fight between the two of them. And without hurting anybody, he takes the lady that was raised by wolves, is walking away, and some villager, because she's scared, shoots him in the back. Big old bloody hole. But because of his curse, he could work through it. And I'm like, okay, this guy had no weapons. He was walking away from you. He didn't hurt anybody. He helped people earlier. He stopped a fight. You shot him in the back. Shoot you in the face. I mean, I don't care how scared you were. You were too stupid to live. And that's what I mean. Like, why should I give a rat's ass about these villagers? Because they're human? No, they're anime. So, I mean, I didn't give a rat's ass about these villagers. I think that also hurt the story for me. Because, again, the idea is that both sides have a gray area and they're not one-dimensional. But like I said, I didn't give a rat's ass about the village or the villagers. I didn't care if they lived. I didn't care if they died. I didn't care if they went up the creek without a paddle. I'm like, especially when they go and there's this sweet-looking forest spirit that looks like a big, like, deer. And they're the ones going towards it. They're the ones firing all these weapons and guns. And then this thing did nothing to them, and she decapitates it. And then they steal the head. And then because they decapitated it, then the evil kind of comes out and, like the blob, slowly oozes over and will consume anybody. I'm like, you guys deserve it. Sorry, village. You have a crappy leader. You did nothing to help. The fact that not one villager helped the prince when he was shot in the back and he's bleeding. They see that he's bleeding. No one offers help. No one... Unless maybe I missed it. Maybe a villager offered help. And he said no, but I might have missed that. If so, I apologize. But if so, I'd be like, no, I'm going to go with, and I'm going to make sure, and I'll help carry her, and I'll help do this, and I'm not going to take no for an answer, and you, bitch, get over there and put your head up your cooter. So yeah, I didn't get rat's ass about the villagers. So that's the thing is, and because of that, the ending wasn't really satisfying. Because now it's like, oh, we gotta save the village. I'm like, why? Let them die. I feel like Captain Kirk from Star Trek 6. Let them die. Right, I know Captain Kirk's supposed to be in the wrong in that with the Klingons, but I don't blame him. I'm in my Captain Kirk phase. Or Admiral Kirk, whatever. Let them die. Let them die. Good. I did the kids. Fine, take the kids out, let the other villagers die. They take the head, they return the head, and then the land is reborn in dreams. It was about death and rebirth. And maybe, somehow these two will work together. I'm like, you're the one that decapitated the forest animal thing. You did that. How many people did I decap? You decap that, who did nothing to you. Think you're a little bit more in the wrong, Lady Eboshi. And I didn't really buy that character changing her ways. The fact that she's going to be a bit more open to working with nature. I didn't buy it. I know this is what they were trying to tell me, but I didn't really buy it. Maybe with the wolf lady, the lady raised by wolves, Claire Danes. Maybe because she's listened to the prince, because there's maybe a love story, but maybe not type of thing going on, so she's a little bit more lenient to listen to him. But, yeah, at the end of the day, I'm sorry I don't have much to say. I know people give hour-long dissertations of this film. For me, I see a movie where it kind of reminds me a little bit of nature versus man movies like Fern Gully, The Last Rainforest, Avatar, movies of that nature. So it wasn't too unique to me. I don't mind some of the look of the creatures. These, I forget what they're called, these small ones with these big eyes. The look of the forest spirit. Like I said, like Gillian Anderson voicing the Mother Wolf. I can't help it, I just kept thinking of Dana Stoley. But rather, you could just watch the Japanese with the subtitles to take care of that. Then I wrote down the lady wolf. You say, I mean the lady with the wolves. You say she's attacking people, possibly innocent people, but she's trying to protect her family and the nature and the forest and stuff. But yeah, at the end of the day, just to be fair, the boars are sent off to attack the town, and they're trying to stop it. But then that's why they're gun ho to go get the forest spirit. Doesn't mean you have to decapitate one of them. I don't know. I did it. I just never really cared about it. Not bad. I know it's not much of a review. But that's one of those things when I got the request, I'm like, I don't really want to talk about this because I know people don't be pissed off that I don't love it. Give it a 10 out of 10. Again, there's other anime I prefer. Even animation shows I prefer. Samurai Jack, One Punch Man, Akira, Ninja Scroll. I know this is part of the Studio Ghibli movies. Yeah, I just don't know. Those are my type of anime. Let the go in the boobies? I guess I am one of those guys. What can I say? And like I said, the pacing, the length of it, the ending, just wasn't satisfying. For those that don't get it, I do get it. Just not everything's going to be everybody's cup of tea. That's just the way it is for me. So take that for what you will. And those villagers can suck my nuts. Go ahead and die. I think really just like that, especially that bit was like you shoot the guy in the back, and then you don't really help him much at all. Just sure let him bleed to death. I mean, wow. If that's how you act, then no wonder the nature's pissed at you. No wonder they send boars toward you. You deserve it for being too stupid. But anyway. Thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.